A drone must weigh less than 250 grams to avoid having to register with the Federal Aviation Administration. This is the sweet spot with discussing drones. But as a trade-off, to stay inside that weight limit, drone manufacturers frequently have to eliminate premium features. The only options left to consumers are a more expensive drone equipped with the newest technology or a drone that is significantly lighter but misses some essential capabilities. With the Mini 3 Pro, DJI managed to keep the weight under 250 grams, while still packing in features like obstacle recognition, 4K at 60 frames per second video recording, and DJI's Focus Track suite that would satisfy even professionals. Before we start the video, please subscribe my YouTube channel so that you can be updated by my new videos. And if you want to buy this product, the product link is in the description below. Superior portability. Nearly as much weight as an iPhone 13 Pro Max is the Mini 3 Pro at 249 grams. Given its dimensions of 6 inches long, 3.5 inches broad, and approximately 2.5 inches tall, when folded, the Mini 3 Pro can actually fit in your pocket. Since you could bend a propeller, it's not the most practical to cram into your pocket. But the Mini 3 Pro fits into just about every bag thanks to the fact that you can. Due to the increased likelihood that you will carry this with you wherever you go, portability is a major selling advantage. Even when fully extended, the Mini 3 Pro still maintains a fairly small profile, especially when compared to DJI's more expensive and larger Mavic 3. The Mavic 3 seems a little more toy-like and plasticky in contrast to the Mini 3 Pro, but the weight savings make up for it. Extensive in features. The Mini 3 Pro boasts many features for both novice and seasoned pilots. Despite its weight, I couldn't help but desire it in a drone that is subject to FAA restrictions after experimenting with the Mavic 3's excellent object detection. Obstacle detection is a significant improvement over the Mini 2 drone, which was lacking in that capability. The DJI Mini 3 Pro now has the Master Shots capabilities that, following a 2-minute pre-programmed flight route, provide you a rapid edit. It's a practical addition to the Mini 3 Pro and a quick introduction to drone filming for newcomers. The Mini 3 Pro's camera can fully rotate 90 degrees, which is a first for any DJI drone, enabling it to capture vertical footage in its natural state. When sharing to social media networks, you may avoid having to crop in on film and sacrificing quality in this method. It's a genius move on DJI's part to better tailor drone footage for social media posts, which is what the Mini 3 Pro seems to be made for. The focus track modes, quick shots, master shots, and hyperlapse are not available while shooting photos or videos vertically, despite the fact that you can. Impressive specs. The Mini 3 Pro's 48-megapixel images are made possible by DJI's ability to squeeze a 1/1 3-inch CMOS sensor inside. I was able to capture sunset views at a local carnival when the sun was setting, and the camera was able to hang even in dim lighting conditions. Astonishingly, the camera's wide-open aperture, which is fixed at f/1.7, allowed it to capture the majority of the image in focus while still handling darker settings with ease. The Mini 3 Pro can record videos in slow motion at 1080p quality at 120 frames per second and up to 4K at 60 frames per second. It could be a deal breaker for the more serious filmmakers out there, as you won't receive the 5.1K footage resolution and Apple ProRes codec compatibility that the Mavic 3 delivers. The 4K video quality was more than sufficient to catch all the fine details of the rock and the climber when I was recording rock climbing for someone like me who is simply seeking for some nice drone images. In addition to the Mini 3 Pro's poor obstacle recognition, there are a few more minor drawbacks. It was a persistent struggle to extract or put a microSD card into the slot that seemed more recessed than typical for someone who always has short fingernails. With the new DJI RC, I experienced the same problem. Although it is only a slight annoyance, I can see how it may be a nuisance if you need to switch cards in the field. Taking off. Due to its small size and silent flight, it might be a bit challenging to keep track of the Mini 3 Pro in the air. But that doesn't make flying the Mini 3 Pro challenging. It's easy. If you have any prior drone flying experience, there won't be much of an adjustment period while operating the Mini 3 Pro. If you have no prior drone flying experience at all, it won't take you long to pick it up. We put the Mini 3 Pro through its paces with the brand new DJI RC remote controller, which features a 5.5-inch 1080p display and the DJI Fly software already pre-installed. There is also a drone model without a remote controller, ideal if you already have one, as well as one with the RCN1 but without an integrated display. You can attach a smartphone to it, though. Flying the Mini 3 Pro with the new DJI RC was much easier than with the RCN1, which requires you to position your smartphone such that none of the buttons are pinched. The new remote control is essentially a simpler, easier-to-use version with additional buttons on the back, and it made controlling the Mini 3 Pro much smoother. Despite being significantly lighter and smaller than the Mavic 3's intelligent flying battery, the battery still provides a flight time of about 34 minutes. For longer shots, I would advise purchasing extra batteries, although DJI now sells an intelligent flying battery, plus that has a 47-minute flight time. Simply keep in mind that the larger battery will increase the drone's weight over 249 grams, necessitating FAA registration. But how would anybody know if you've gone over the permitted weight with a battery? There might be substantial repercussions, especially if anything catastrophic occurs if your drone crashes and officials investigate it discover that you were operating it illegally. Simply said, it's never a bad idea to review the drone laws in your region. Obstacle detection. It's a little disappointing that DJI didn't include all of the sensors in the Mini 3 Pro, despite how good the Mavic 3's obstacle detection features are. The Mini 3 Pro only has 3 directional obstacle sensors that detect obstructions in the front, backward, and downward directions. But the Mavic 3 has omnidirectional sensors that make it exceedingly difficult to crash. However, considering the size and weight of the smaller drone, 50% of directional coverage is not awful. I badly missed having upward or lateral sensors because I terribly missed having this added sense of confidence. Any obstacle detection is obviously preferable to none. I simply wish the Mini 3 Pro had the same omnidirectional obstacle recognition that gave me the impression that it was impossible for the Mavic 3 to crash. Suitable for newcomers. However, I believe the Mini 3 Pro to be the ideal drone for novices despite a few dubious design decisions. Even though the Mini 3 Pro costs a bit more money than the Mini 2, it is still far more worthwhile to pay the extra money. You get better photo and video quality, master shots, and native vertical shooting in addition to obstacle recognition. You can package the new DJI RC with it. Alternatively, you may choose to purchase the old RCN1 controller. The finest drone for beginners, in my opinion, is the Mini 3 Pro. It's difficult to avoid thinking of the Mini 3 Pro as the Mavic 3's younger sister, but that's not always a negative thing. It is significantly simpler to transport and more than 3 times as light as the Mavic 3. If you like this product and want to buy it, the link to buy this product is in the description below. I hope you find this video helpful. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe as it really helps our channel, and remember to give your feedback in the comments below. See you in the next video with some more interesting topics and facts.